Hey y'all, welcome back to No Bandages Podcast, the place where we heal out loud, no wrapping things up all pretty, no covering up scars, just the truth. I'm your host Lisa, and today we're diving into something a lot of people in recovery don't talk about enough. What it feels like to be the one who walked away from your family and now you're trying to rebuild something you thought you lost forever. This episode is personal because this is me. When in active use, I wasn't around my family, not because they pushed me away, but because I pulled back. I isolated myself, I ran, I hid, I didn't want them to see me like that. And honestly, then I would have to face myself, and I didn't want to do that. Addiction makes you disappear from the people who love you the most, not because you don't love them, but because of guilt, the shame, the chaos becomes louder than any relationship. So when recovery came, I had to face a truth I avoided for decades. Rebuilding with your family is hard work. It's uncomfortable. It's emotional, it's scary, and it takes time. But it's possible. And I want to talk about that journey today, the journey back home. When I convinced myself that staying away was protecting them. But the truth was, I was protecting my addiction, not my family. I didn't show up to events. I missed birthdays. I ignored calls. I avoided conversations. I slipped out of their lives slowly and quietly, thinking nobody would notice. But they did. And that distance created wounds, not just for me, but for them too. Here's the part people don't talk about. Healing isn't just about staying clean. It's about acknowledging the people you hurt and disappeared on. That's a heavy truth, but owning it is one of the first towards rebuilding. When I finally stepped into recovery, there was this fear that sat in my chest. What if they don't want me back? What if they don't forgive me? How do I fit in? What if I cause too much damage? Those are real fears, and I want you to hear this if you're in the same place right now. You're not the only one who's scared. Your family is scared too. They're scared to lose you again. They're scared to hope too hard. They're scared to believe that this time will be different than any other time. Healing isn't just about rebuilding relationships, it's about safety in those relationships. And that takes time. Reconnecting with your family isn't one big moment, it's a series of tiny ones. A simple text, a phone call, showing up when you say you will, listening without being defensive, allowing them to say how your absence affected them. Accept that they have feelings about what happened and that you can't rush their healing. Sometimes the first step is just telling them, I'm trying, I'm here, I'm rebuilding. I know I disappeared, and I'm ready to show up when you're ready. I'll still be here. That honesty alone will shift everything. That trust doesn't come back just because you got clean. It comes back with consistency, with action, with repeated truths. Here's what I learned: you don't have to prove yourself all at once. You prove yourself over time. You don't have to be perfect. You have to be present. And if your family is hesitant at first, that's normal. They're not punishing you. They're protecting themselves because we let them down so much. Give them grace because recovery is a process for everyone. What shocked me the most was realizing that I wasn't just meeting my family again, I was meeting myself again. When you come out of addiction, you don't walk back into relationship the same person, and neither do they. Everyone has changed. Everyone has grown. Everyone has their own version of the story. Rebuilding becomes a journey of learning each other all over again. New boundaries, new conversations, new ways of showing love. It's rediscovering the family you thought you lost and discovering a version of yourself you never knew. If you're listening right now and you're trying to reconnect with your family after addiction, let me say this: you're not behind. You're not unworthy. You didn't miss your chance. You're rebuilding, and that's courage, not failure. Sometimes the same people you walked away from are the same ones that will walk with you now. But it takes patience, communication, and a real heart. And if your family isn't ready yet, heal anyway, grow anyway, stay clean anyway, because you're worth rebuilding for, whether you're ready or not. This is No Bandages, where we heal without hiding, where we tell the truth without shame, where recovery is messy, real, and powerful. One last thing: if you're walking this recovery road with me, make sure you subscribe, like, and share. You never know, your share might be the thing that saves someone. I'm Lisa. I'll see you in the next episode. Please stay blessed and continue on your